Yes, people, welcome back. And today we're looking at the Citroën Berlingo electric. But is it any good? Or is it just another boring electric box? Let's find out.
Yeah, you're tuned in with the best. The car driving man puts them to the test. If you love to drive, hit like and subscribe.
Now these have always been about practicality and not style. And this is no different. There is nothing stylish about it. But because it's based on a van, there's loads and loads of space inside. So if you've got a big family, they're practical for that. So are they easy to charge? You will need one of these cards and you will need one of these machines. You will. So what we do is we get the charger thing and they weigh a ton. Let me put you there. Pull that out like that. Struggle with this. I just dropped you there. I do apologise. Move you around. Tap your card on here. Card is authorised. Should link to the car now with a bit of luck. We are connecting to your vehicle. We are just setting things up. These are supposed to be super fast chargers. So hopefully it does charge fast. I'm going to have to stop 2 or 3 times, I think. Definitely. 200 odd miles to do. I'm in Portsmouth. I'm going to get to Manchester. Still connecting. They're not the quickest, I think. We're in. So it's up to 12, 27, 34. Sun's bright. 50, 57. It's getting there. We'll see what power this can take. 68 kilowatts. So don't believe everything it says on that brochure or what the salesman tells you. This will do, oh, it's 69 kilowatts, it's 68 again. So 68, 69 kilowatts is the fastest it'll charge. Oh, we're flicking at 70 then. So, still 70. There's got a little telly on it you can watch, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to sit in the car and do nothing. So we'll get back in the car while that charges. We'll carry on. So we're back in the car now. I know it's a bit of a bad angle on the camera, but the sun's beaming in, so I've got to try and get it so you can see it. But that super fast charge is going to take 1 hour and 9 minutes. At the moment, I've got 32 miles worth of charge. So an hour we've got to kill. And I've got, let me just get you out of the sun. Hold you here. Come on, sat-nav. I've got 211 miles to go. So we're definitely going to have to stop twice. Yeah, if you get TomTom, as you can see there, you can change your car to electric. And it tells you where the charges things are on the way. So it's pretty good, that. I do recommend that. It's only about 20 quid a year for TomTom. It's the app I use. I know there's Waze and Google Maps and all that, but I think TomTom's the best one. So, yeah, I've got an hour to kill. What the hell do you do for an hour? So let's give you some facts, what it says online. 50 to a 54 kilowatt battery. 165 to 180 miles of range. Up to 1,000 kilowatts of rapid charging. 10 to 80% in 30 minutes. 136 horsepower electric motor. Available in a 5 or 7-seater. The version I'm in is the 5-seater. Now for a family, this car would make loads of sense. I'm now sat in the back and there is loads of leg room. A little table, pop the kids' iPad on there, one of them stands. You can watch the cartoons or whatever they watch nowadays. So it's definitely built for families. It's built for life, but it's definitely not built for showing off on Instagram, because it does not look good. It is just a box. Now, if like me, you do a lot of motorway miles, this car it's not going to suit you, because even though it says it's got that range, once you start doing 70 mile an hour, you will lose roughly 3 to 4 miles for every mile you do. So it's pretty useless on the motorway, to be honest with you. They're not a travelling car. They're for around town, doing the school run, that sort of thing. But as far as motorways go, no, they're not. It's not designed for that. Definitely not. Now, I personally wouldn't buy anything electric. I hate electric vehicles. I think they're useless. There's absolutely no point to them. If you're one of these people that's like, oh, well, it saves the environment. It doesn't. Because what they use to mine the actual batteries they use does 10 times more damage to the environment than what your car will do. I hate electric. I just don't see the point. They don't do anything. The batteries only last for 7 years. You try and sell it if you buy it brand new. Nobody's interested in it because the batteries are knackered. Just my honest advice, stay away from electric unless you can afford a Tesla or something like that, which again, I've drove Teslas. They're not all that. They're all right. They're fast, and the range on the miles is pretty good. But God, my stomach's rumbling like hell. But apart from that, they're nothing special. I wouldn't buy one. So yeah, me and electric cars don't get on. I've had so many problems driving electric cars. I'll tell you a story. I once went to a lower, which is in Scotland, not that far from, it's a bit further up from Glasgow, not too far. Anyway, I picked up a electric MG. I picked that up at 8 o'clock in the morning. I got back to Manchester at 11:45 at night. I had to stop and charge it 11 times. My phone's going off. And be recovered twice because I never made it. When I got to the charger, it was out of order. I never made it to the next one. So me and electric vehicles do not get on. I hate them with a passion. So I would not recommend any petrol vehicle. Any batteried vehicle at all. So guys, since I last spoke to you, I've now stopped again for charge. As you can see, it's on red, 12%. I had, was it 217 miles I had to go on the sat nav when I was charging before, I think it was. So these are supposed to do 160 to 180 miles on a full charge. I had 200, I'm sure it was 11 or 17 miles left to go. I have now got 103 miles. So a full charge, it is done just over 100 miles. Shocking. Oh, for God's sake, look at that. This charger, it's not a fast one. And there are no fast chargers on this service station. As you saw, well, as you can see, I'm 30%. So I can't really go any further yet. 2 hours. He's got 2 hours to spare on a journey. You imagine putting petrol in a car? I'll just stand here for 2 hours. These are absolutely shh. You know what I'm going to say. So yeah, guys, I'm going to sit here for a couple of hours, do absolutely nothing except get annoyed. Electric cars, welcome to the future. Crap. Scrap that idea, guys. I ain't sitting anywhere for 2 hours to charge up. It's been on for 10 minutes. That'll get me to the next place. He's got 2 hours to sit and do something. Not me. Forget it. So hopefully we'll get to the next services with the charge I've got. It's 2 hours. You're having a laugh. Told you, these electric cars are utter crap. 2 hours. So yeah, let's see if we make it to the next, go on mate, cross. If we get to the next services, you may notice I've now got my high visibility system jumper on. That's because if I put the heating on, I lose 20 miles worth of range. So I'm absolutely freezing. So right, we'll see if we can get to the next services. Let's do this. Let's ouch. Yes, so we made it to the next services. I had 4 miles left, which is about a mile. I had to do, I didn't go over 60 to be honest on the motorway. So these are the joys of electric motoring. So there's not much point filming while I'm actually driving because I have to keep stopping. So it's pointless, isn't it? I might as well film while I'm actually parked up. It gives me something to do. So they're nice to drive, don't get me wrong, they're all right, but you just don't want one. Just shite. The range is rubbish. They're pretty basic inside. Let me show you inside. That's your screen. That's the home. See, there's not much in it. One thing I will tell you to do, every time you get in it, press car, turn that lane assist off, confirm, excessive speed off. That lane assist on these is it throws you across the lanes when you're going near the white line. Obviously on the motorway, if you get a truck at the side of you, sometimes you've got to edge over just to get out of its way, haven't you, a little bit? But it pushes you back into it. Make sure you turn that off. I've just been in the services, got myself a coffee, shaking the camera there, £4.50. £4 and coffee shouldn't even live in the same sentence. So that's another problem with electric cars. You then go and spend a fortune on stuff you don't want just because you're bored. I nearly bought a Burger King. I haven't had a Burger King since I was about 12 and I had a birthday party there. Well, it could have been Wimpy, if you're old enough to remember Wimpy's. So this should hopefully be my last charge before it gets me back to Manchester. But we shall see. And I haven't really got anything else to tell you, so I'm going to knock this off for a bit. I'll give you a summary at the end of what I think of this vehicle. Yeah, that's it. So this I'm sat here now for... Oh, when it's on charge, I can put the heating on as well. Good that, isn't it? When you're driving along, freezing, hands are shaking like you're a polar bear or something, walking on the snow, and you can't put the heating on because you don't get enough miles. But when you park up, you can have the heating on. So it's like a nice treat, something to look forward to, isn't it? It's not, is it really, at all? Petrol engine or diesel, just pop the heater on. Nice and warm. Need a bit more fuel. 5 minutes. No, not electric. Sit here for an hour, bored, freezing. You know what I mean? It's not the future. I mean, there's a park over there. Let me show you. Behind the Tesla, there's a park. I'm thinking of going to one and play. But I might get some strange looks, but that's nothing new. You always get strange looks. So I shall finish this charge. I will summarise this car. There's so many cars pulling in looking for charging points. That stretch of the motorway, there's just none. You've got like 80 miles until you come to somewhere that's got chargers. Unless you go to that last one where it takes roughly 6 weeks to charge a car up. So yeah, I'll get back to you in a bit with a summary, and I've had my little whinge about electric cars. If I think of anything else to whinge back, I shall come back before I do my summary. So do I recommend this vehicle after saying that? If you're a family, if it's like for your wife or, I don't know, maybe a stay-at-home husband and you've just got to do the school run and nip to Asda, nip to the post office, that sort of thing, you'd probably be all right with one of these. But if you're somebody that likes to go places or you do a lot of long journeys, then nah, this isn't for you. It really isn't. They're just no good, are they? If you know what I mean, if you've got an electric vehicle, comment below what you've got. I'll tell you if I've drove it or not and what I think. But yeah, no, I would not recommend one of these one bit. But it's up to you, it's your money. You want to buy it, you buy it, but you'll be disappointed. I don't think there's any electric car that's surprised me. Trying to think. Oh yeah, I had a Hyundai. Is it the Ioniq 5? I got that in London, and I got back on one charge. So that sort of impressed me. But then I think, well, a full tank of petrol would get me back, and I wouldn't be constantly checking the range and thinking, oh God, where am I going to stop if I need to stop? It just fills you with anxiety. They do. So no, well, I think you can gather now by the video, I do not like them. But like I say, it's your money if you want one, and that's up to you. So that's pretty much all I've got to say on it. Can't give you anything interesting because I can't tell you about the engine because it's a battery, automatic gearbox. So if you've enjoyed this video, or you've liked it, or it's helped you, please hit that like, please hit that subscribe. It does help. If you'd like to buy me a coffee, if you've enjoyed it, I'll put a little QR code below. Just scan that, buy me a coffee. I'd be ever so grateful. Yeah, so that was the Citroën Berlingo. So until next time, guys, like, subscribe. Costs you nothing to do. To like, subscribe. Get it done. Get it done for me. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.